In today's video, I'll show you the best controller settings for Season 5 to get aim like this. You can absolutely use these settings to reach Emerald in an instant, as the right adjustment can turn your gameplay from good to absolutely game-changing, giving you the edge to dominate every match. Stick around to the end because you don't want to miss out. As always, make sure to like and subscribe, and let's jump right in.
Got one. One's weak. Nice. Another one on me. Nice. Ah. Nice. Another one there. Oh, he's one. Nice. There they are. He's one. Nice. Tagged him again. Get wrecked. I'm with you. Oh, they dropped it. Oh, it's down there.
Alright, let's start with the gameplay settings, where a few crucial adjustments can really elevate your performance. You want to turn off auto sprint. Why? Because if it's enabled, strafing will cause your character to run slightly, which increases hip fire dispersion. Turning it off ensures precise movement during intense firefights. For the inward crosser, you might want to turn this off to reduce clutter and focus on your aiming reticle. Disable the dispersion reticle, instead enable the static reticle for a cleaner, more consistent aiming experience. And for a center dot, this one is up to a personal preference. Experiment with having it on or off to see what feels more natural. These settings are all about giving you maximum control and clarity during gameplay. Now let's talk controller settings. Fine-tuning this will massively improve your precision and response times. Looking at the look sensitivity for the horizontal and vertical, you need to experiment here to find your sweet spot. For example, I've set mine to 505 for the horizontal and 355 for the vertical. Adjust these until you feel comfortable tracking and reacting quickly. For the zoom sensitivity multiplier, I keep mine at 50 with a 20% multiplier for the scoped weapons. This ensures a consistent aiming field, even with scoped weapons. Now the focal length scaling, turn this off. With it disabled, your sensitivity remains consistent even when zooming. This is especially useful for close range tracking with snipers. Now looking at the horizontal look boost, this setting allows you for quick turns when your stick reaches the edge. I keep it at 200, which helps me turn faster without sacrificing precision for smaller adjustments. Remember, this boost only activates when the stick is fully pushed to the side. No need for the vertical look boost. The look boost ramp up time, set this to 0 for immediate activation as soon as the stick reaches full tilt. Now, the aiming inner dead zone. Keep this as low as possible to avoid input lag. I recommend 5%. Lower values might cause stick drifts, so adjust based on your controller's condition. For the movement inner dead zone, this can stay at 10%. You don't need as much precision with the left stick compared to the right, so a slightly higher value works fine. The response curve should be on linear for the most predictable and precise aiming experience. Avoid exponential or other curves as they make aiming inconsistent. And finally, for the acceleration, set this to 0 for instant, snappy aim responses. Smooth acceleration can introduce unwanted delays. So, dial in these settings to achieve a balance of speed and precision that feels natural for your playstyle. Now on to visuals and audio, the unsung heroes of competitive gameplay. For the field of view, max this out to increase your awareness on the battlefield. A wider FOV not only lets you see more, but also makes enemies appear to move slower, making tracking easier. The motion blur, turn it off. While it looks cool, it's a huge setback in fast-paced gameplay. Turn off the lens distortion for clearer visuals, and turn on the 120Hz mode. If your monitor supports it, enable this for smoother gameplay at higher frame rates. For audio, here are the key settings to give you the edge in situational awareness. I would lower down the music volume or turn it off completely to focus on in-game sounds. Keep high the master volume and the effects volume, and if you're on PlayStation or another supported platform, enable 3D audio for pinpoint sound cues. Finally, let's cover key bindings and some personal preferences. Switch to the directional equipment instead of the standard equipment wheel, as using the D-pad for gadgets allows for faster and more reliable access during fights. And that's it for the setup. These tweaks ensure that your controls feel intuitive and responsive. With these settings in place, you're ready to dominate in the finals. Whether you're aiming for precision shots or mastering the art of movement, the right configuration makes all the difference. If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Share your favorite settings in the comments. I'd love to hear what works for you. And that being said, see you next time.